Three, two, one. Star Wars the Clone Wars, Episode 1. This is Yoda. He's on a planet, he's got some clone troopers with him. They all look the same, but he says they're different in the Force. Okay, let's get started. I don't like this episode. I think the show very much started out as just a kid's show, right? And it's like, I watched this episode, and I'm kind of like, why am I watching this? This is just something for young children. However, I think moving forwards, the show does actually get more depth and stuff like that. So it's kind of interesting how that happens, I think, with a lot of kids shows. Where at first you're like, oh, this just feels very juvenile. But then, like, as it goes on, you know, it sort of matures. The show matures, let's say. Yeah. So, the moral of this episode, this isn't like I'm drawing a moral sort of thing that I like to do. This is just like, the story has like a really clear moral that they were obviously going for and trying to hammer down your throat. But the moral is something like, oh, it doesn't matter if the enemies have bigger weapons or they're the bigger army, because if you're smarter than them, then you can outsmart them and none of that matters. So yeah, is that a good moral? I don't think that's anything that we can sort of take away and apply to our own lives. Yeah, I don't think it's anything like that. I think it's just sort of there, and I nod my head and I'm like, okay. This entire episode, I'm like, okay, that was something I watched. Did I have fun? Not particularly. Did I dislike watching it? Not particularly. It was fun seeing Yoda jump around quite a bit, which is probably what they were going for in this episode. Is there anything powerful in this episode? Absolutely not. Was there anything extremely interesting in this episode? Well, only the fact that, you know, it started out, I think, being for a much younger audience. But besides that, there's really just not a lot to it. And I think this episode kind of makes sense as the first episode, you know, as a way to get kids into the show before they step into anything more heavy that would maybe be discomforting for a younger audience. However, if you are going for maybe an older and more mature audience, seeing this episode as the first episode could probably sort of push people away from the series as a whole. Nonetheless, this was an episode I watched, and do I think it's good? Do I think it's bad? Well, I think it existed, and I think I sat through it. So, if I was to give this episode a ranking, which I am going to do now, I would give it 2.5. Completely mediocre. No, I think I would actually give it 2. I'll give it 2. You know, I'll actually give it 1.5. I just keep taking it down. But yeah, because the battle droids were too stupid.
Find Master Yoda.
What does he look like?
Like, it really, I think, wanted to paint a clear picture of, like, Master Yoda is smarter than the battle droids. But also, it just made them completely incompetent.
Hold it. Hold it. I said hold it. Wait. That's far enough. I mean it. Stop. I said stop. We're too big to fit in there. No, we're not. Watch this. You were right.
And I guess sort of through that, it's like the entire series moving forwards, you can't really take it as much seriously, as well as, like episode 1, 2, and 3, you can't take those as seriously if these are the enemies our heroes are facing. So that's my review of Star Wars the Clone Wars Episode 1. I'm sure this episode had a name. I did take the time to look at it. Anyway, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you don't like this video, hit the don't like button. If you like looking at my face, hit subscribe. If you want to see reviews for Doctor Who episodes, there's that playlist right there. And there's other videos from this channel right there. You can click on them if you want to, or you can actually go outside, go for a run, spend time with your family, have a nice meal. You could do something like that too. Goodbye, live long and prosper. I am going to go do a funny little dance.